Hello there, people. Lucas Peterson, host of Internet's Dining on a Dime. We're standing in a soccer field. We're at the Red Hook Recreational Center. There's a series of parks here on Bay Street, and we are about to indulge in a street food vendor scene that's been here for over 40 years. There's a series of trucks. The vendors had a hard time for a minute, but they're here now, and what better after a rousing game of football, as they call it in the EU and everywhere else in the world, than to head over to some street vendors selling all kinds of delicious foods from Latin America, Central America. I can't wait to try it. Let's go.
Red Hook food vendors goes back to probably 1960s. There is one vendor here that has been here about 40 years. We used to bring the grills, set up tables, and start cooking. And then I guess New York City started tracking on us. They didn't probably think that it was hygienic to be with picnic tables, so we had to switch from our traditional mercado style to a food truck. And that's where we end up. After 2008, and all the vendors had to switch, we lost a lot of the vendors because they were not able to afford the expenses on these units are very expensive.
I mean, not everyone can spend
$50,000 and more.
On a truck?
On a truck, exactly.
And the idea that, people say, well, it's not sanitary or it's not safe. Do you think that that's true?
It's not true. In fact, most people, I would probably guess like 80% of the people really wanted us to be in the mercado style because there was that friendship. When we came in here, we lost it. We used to have that communication with them. Inside is very difficult. The generator makes a lot of noise. That's a big disadvantage for us.
So who's making the pupusas in there?
Well, my sister is the one who makes the pupusas, Janet. She's been here for a long, long time. Let's show you how we make pupusas.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you Janet?
You the one that lived in El Salvador?
I did live in El Salvador.
You did?
Yeah. And I've been to La Union. Is that where you...
Yeah, that's where we're from.
I visited a friend there. It was so hot.
It's disgusting. Yeah, it really is.
That looks like a really big pupusa.
That's a super pupusa.
Well, should we get the super pupusa? I'll get one.
The super comes filled with different vegetables. It tastes really good, actually.
Great. I've never had a giant pupusa before. We've done pupusas on the show, but never the pizza pupusa.
Yeah, it's sort of like a pizza. Yeah.
I love pupusas.
Yeah, I love them too.
I really
never
love
get
them.
tired of them. Oh my God, look at this is your pupusa. This one came out extra large.
Great. That's what I like.
Esto se hizo pa' bailar como el mambo. Cuando tú lo escuchas te enloqueces bailando. Es la sabrosura de la gente gozando. Que te contagia bailando. Esto se hizo pa' bailar como el mambo. Cuando tú lo escuchas te enloqueces bailando. Es la sabrosura de la gente gozando. Que te contagia bailando.
Una caja de pizza. Serial binge watchers know that we've done pupusas several times, but we've never done the super pupusa. This thing is a foot in diameter, at least, filled with all kinds of delicious things, like queso, cheese, loroco, which is that delicious edible flour. It's gonna have some pork, some chicharron. It's gonna have some zucchini, it's gonna have some spinach, it's gonna have all the delicious colors of the rainbow. You can see that nice leopard spotting on the outside of the masa, that nixtamalized corn, which is prepared into a tortilla and it's filled. So calling it a quesadilla is not correct. It is like a corn masa disc that is filled with all kinds of delicious things, and then it kind of gets all ooey gooey and kind of spills out when it's cooking there on the griddle. It's delicious. It goes with this curtido, which is the fermented pickled cabbage, and this is particularly red tinged. We also have over here another thing I've never had before. This is the plantain pupusa, where instead of the corn masa, it's like mushed up plantain, and then the cheese is on the inside. This looks fucking bomb. So you get that sweet, sweet caramelization on the outside. That's gonna taste really, really lovely with that salty cheese. It just goes to show you can do pupusas, but you never know what you're gonna get. You can have a giant pupusa, have a plantain pupusa. I'm not sure how to attack it. Viewers, Whatever you want me to do, however you want me to eat this, yell it into your computer now as loud as you can. And I'll do the first thing that I hear. Okay. I'm gonna work from the edge. I'm gonna tear off a piece here. Look at that. Deliciousness. You can see the beans, you can see the cheese, you can see the vegetables. And then again, you can see this wonderful leopard spotting that has occurred from the cooking on the griddle. This could feed an entire family, massive and enormous. I'm gonna plop some of this curtido onto it, doink. And I'm going to put some of this salsa on it, sploosh. You like that sound effect? Sweet, a little bit spicy salsa. And I'm gonna get a little bit of everything into a bite, like this. And then you just eat it. And that is my favorite food. I love pupusas. Cheesy, meaty on the inside. And then you have cold cabbage. And that sharp, pickled flavor on the outside. The combination is perfect. And there's very little else you need. But what I didn't even know you could do was make a pupusa out of bananas. So instead of that corn outside, it's a banana. And it's filled with cheese. Doesn't that just look good? That very sweet, fruity banana flavor that goes along with that stretchy, salty cheese. It's like a dessert pupusa. It's very indulgent, like grease and caramelization and fat, and delicious. Bananas in particular lend themselves to frying so nicely because the sugars crystallize. You get that sweet, sweet caramelization on the outside. Yeah, that's great. Whose phone is that? Is that me? I'm busy eating corn. I can't talk. This is a perfect day. Watch some soccer, hang out on the street, a lot of people around, great community feel, lots of families, lots of kids. Here, you want to try it? Oh, you can try it. Trucks all up and down here, people enjoying themselves, enjoying the weather, and enjoying, of course, the great food. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime from the Red Hook Ball Fields in Red Hook, Brooklyn. If you'd like to watch more, please click here.